Hello chatterbox out there, I hope you've all had a great day today. Today in this video I'm just going to be telling you guys about what I got up to in my day. So today I got ready for the day ahead and I had some crumpets and a cup of tea for my breakfast, and I didn't get up till later on because I was up at night because I managed to hurt my thumb and felt like I'd broken it. It was really sore, it swelled up a lot, so I couldn't even have some paracetamol because I couldn't open the packet because my thumb was I might had it was on my right hand with my thumb or hand. So I ended up just having some Calpol. That helped. Managed to get some sleep, and my thumb's a lot better now. And I rested, and I watched BBC Doctors with my mum and my sister, and then we watched Discendents 2. Blaming now, that's a mouthful. Let me try that again. Rewind. Disney Descendants 2, and there's going to be a third one coming out sometime in the future. I love the Disney Descendants films. The first and second one was so good, and I've got the songs from Disney Descendants 2 stuck on my head. And I also listened to Camila Cabello's new song. Is it Camila Cabello's? Camila Cabello's. I think it's Camila Cabello's. Whatever her name is, I'm really bad with names. Her new song Havana, I watched her music video for that and it's so good, such a good song. And I worked on some songs myself. I wrote about 3 or 4 new songs, finally got some inspiration. And I watched some dog tours and tutorials and some My Focus stuff, Sam and Mickey and Beauty Inside the Box videos, and watched some vloggers like Sprinkler Chatter, Bone One 2 and Zoella Vlogs. I love so many YouTube vloggers and YouTube accounts. They are just all great. I watch so much YouTube, it's unbelievable how much I watch. I watch some doll tutorials and some doll games and like the Happy Family Show, and also worked on scripts and stories on my own doll games slash show, and played my doll games slash show and sorted out my office, so I've been working on my book series and some songs. I did some arts and craft and some colouring in and some puzzles, and played on Minecraft and did some cards and board games. And I had a snack for my lunch. I watched the Aussie soaps, I watched the Sketchy Country and Farrell Brown, and watched some stuff off record, put look at on BBC Player, and watched some DVDs and listened to some CDs and some vinyl. And I watched Treasure Planet last night, one of my favourite Disney films from my childhood. Me and my younger brother used to love watching it and imagining that we were on the spaceship and stuff. It's just such a good film. And I also watched Muppets Christmas Carol and some other Christmas films. Getting so excited for Christmas, even though Halloween is first and then we've got fire at night. But I just love Christmas, and also getting excited for Halloween as well because that's just around the corner. And I watched Hocus Pocus about 3 times today. I just love Hocus Pocus so much. It's such a good film. Apparently they're making a remake, which I'm not impressed with. They can't touch something like that. It's gold dust. I just love that so much. And also watched Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead, and also watched Sleepy Hollow, and I watched Halloween Town and some classic Disney shows and Nickelodeon shows and some stuff off CBC and BBC iPlayer. And I did some designing and illustrating and illustrated some new characters for my book series. And my younger brother's girlfriend came over for a bit and then she went off home. And my older sister's been out with her boyfriend for today, and my dad went back to bed because he was up and sorting stuff out around the house, and he went off to bed and he got up, and then my mum went back to bed because she was up in the night, and my dad then went and got my younger sister and took her to her mate's house, and she's at a party, and my older sister on the way back from being at her boyfriend's house is going to pick my younger sister up and bring her home. And my mum got up and I had beans and cheese on toast for tea. I was going to have a bit of stew left over, but I decided to just have my specialty, which is cheese and beans on toast. Can never go wrong with a bit of cheese and beans on toast. And I watched Emmerdale, Hollyoaks and EastEnders and Holby. There's no Coronation Street tonight. And I had a lot of cups of tea and worked on some new songs. And my younger brother was winding me up, playing on his Xbox, like I've told you before. Mine and his room, there's a divider, so you walk through my room to get to his room. So he's playing on his Xbox and he kept on whistling and saying stupid stuff to try and wind me up. And sorry, my voice is going a bit cricky. I think I'm getting a cold. He's sneezing non-stop and it just sucks. Literally, I just feel a bit crappy right now. I was going to be going to the charge shots today, but it rained so much and was just so windy, and the weather was just nuts. So in the end, I just decided to just give it a miss. And I'm hopefully, fingers crossed, going to be going tomorrow and then going for a nature walk to take some nature pics. Got to get that Instagram pics, and I am hopefully going to get some new dollies because there's been a lot of dolls in the tie shops lately. So fingers crossed, I'll be able to get some new dolls. And I watched Tortured, Supernatural, and some Riverdale episodes, and some How I Met Your Mother and Saved by the Bell episodes, and some Friends episodes, and watched Ever After and Cinderella, the 2015 version, and watched 903 1 and 2, and watched Love Rosie. Bloomin' love that film. It's such a good film. Lily Collins is just such a great actress. It's such a good film. I've also got the book and I've read that, and also read some Jacqueline Wilson books and some Sosa Fox Events. I'm reading the 10th book, only got 3 left to read, and I'm working my way through that. I'm such a slow reader. That's one of the things I hate. I take so long to read books, but I just love reading Lemony Snicket and J.K. Rowling and Jacqueline Wilson. Those are my 3 favourite authors. They're just so great, and that's the reason why I like reading books like that from when I was younger. I've just always loved the magic and adventures of it all. It's just so great. And I watched Kylie Minogue's Showgirl tour and X tour. The Kylie Minogue X album is probably one of my favourite albums she's ever done. It's got No More Rain and so many other great songs on there. And I listened to a bit of Shania Twain and a bit of Madonna and a bit of Duran Duran. Love a bit of the 80s, can never go wrong with a bit of 80s music. And listened to a bit of Human League and watched some Top of the Pops episodes. And I played Sorry and Ludo and some other games like that earlier on with my siblings, and sorted out my office when I've been doing some drawing and designing. Got a bit messy, and also tidied my dollhouse up from when I've been playing my dog this show because it got a bit dramatic, getting a bit dark and spooky now. And I got my bluetac dolls out ready for me to sort out and play with my main bluetac doll. I sorted them out today and got them dressed up all ready for Halloween, and I did some arts and craft and had a west because I had a bit of a bad head. And my sister's mate and I are going off to go and see the Vamps turn on the lights in town in the mall and see the switch on. So my sister, me and her mates are going, and I can't wait for that. I'm so excited. We've got the tickets and she showed me. Can't wait because I could put it down my scrapbook. I've got a scrapbook about this big with like loads of stuff inside that I need to actually stick down, so I'm going to do that sometime. And then I spring cleaned my dollhouse with this massive feather duster that you can actually extend, and I didn't know that, so I just sorted through that, and it took me quite a while because I have a white dollhouse and it gets lots of dirt and stuff in and not a nice sight. So of course I was doing that and got lots of wet wipes and swiped through all of that, and also played on Subway Surfer on my Kindle and played Minecraft. Blooming love Minecraft. I'm so obsessed with that. I've been talking to this guy on Snapchat who I was talking to on Tinder, and it's going really well. Taking things slow, and yeah, he's a lot of laughs, and we have lots of banter, and it's just really good. And basically, what made me laugh is in Doctors today, the receptionist, who I can't for the life of me remember her name. I'm just so bad with names. She went on a dating app and went on a date with this guy who turned out to be a jerk. And I was like, that's one of the things I'm dreading. I really don't want to go on a date with someone on that and them to end up being like 50, a creep, or someone that's not very nice or that will take advantage. I have told my mum was a bit wary of me getting Tinder, bless her, because of all my disabilities. I have got dyspraxia, so that means parts of my brain aren't as well developed as parts of a normal 20-year-old person's brain would be. So I do see things in a bit of a different way, but if they can't handle that, then they're obviously not worth it. The guy I'm talking to, I told him about my disabilities and he's up for that and he's really sweet about it, and he seems very decent, and we've just been talking for quite a while, and I can talk for English, so I thought, oh my gosh, what if I talk too much? What if I type in like 100 words per hour and get scared off? So I've just been typing little bits at a time, take it slow, and I haven't been replying like, if it takes a while, I haven't been like filling up like 50 messages. I've just left it, and then when he's replied, I've commented and then left it for a bit. So yeah, it's going really well. So yeah, might have met my match, but who knows? I'm still young. Well, I'm 20, but there's plenty of fish out in the sea. And my younger sister was saying to me, "Don't get too disheartened if it doesn't work." I won't. I'm just enjoying life, being free and single. When hopefully I will find my person when the time is right. And yeah, it's going really well. And I listened to some Coldplay and some of the script and some Pink, and I got my Bluetooth dolls ready and put soda away, and I've left my main Bluetooth doll to sort tomorrow. I hope you've all had a lovely day and have a lovely week. Tomorrow I'm hopefully, fingers crossed, all being well and the weather not being too crazy, going to go to the charity shops and hopefully, fingers crossed, get some new dollies. So I will be able to show you those. Hopefully there's some in the charity shops, because sometimes there are, sometimes there are not. And yeah, I'm now off to go sort out my room, clean it doll, and finish working on some new songs. I shall see you soon with a new vlog. Bye!